What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Oddity Acres. Today we are downtown Cleveland, the Playhouse Square area, seeing the Mummies exhibits. So we are super excited to get in there. Can't wait to take you along with us. We'll see you when we get inside.
Some of the most fascinating human mummies ever discovered. Embark on a journey into the extraordinary world of mummies and mummification.
Wow. That is incredible.
So cool.
All the human mummies.
Oh my god, he still has boots on. Wow.
It said that there's no evidence of chronic disease or traumatic injury, and they couldn't find a cause of death.
Much has been revealed through DNA.
So this is who we're looking at right now.
Magnetic resonance imaging, radiocarbon dating, and more. The clues. The study of mummies.
And what were you just saying about the vertebrae?
So a normal human has 206 bones in their body. They said that he had 207, and it was an extra vertebrae in his lower back.
Wow.
So
How incredible. This is the craziest thing.
Into the extraordinary world of mummies. Welcome, Mummies of the World, the exhibition.
Absolutely incredible. The 17th century is when he died.
that's insane.
That's crazy.
So crazy.
Wow.
And were once living peak first century
Summersdorf Castle in Germany.
Wow.
researchers have solved many
It says the family still lives there. I don't know, the castle might be,
Yeah.
painted, something. She's 37 when she died.
She was 37 when
That's
she
what
died?
it says. It says that they did a CT scan and showed that she was about 37.
Wow.
She had a severe curvature of the spine, so she had scoliosis, but that's nothing to kill you.
Castle Crypt Mummies. The 30 Years' War from 1618 to 1648 was a time of turmoil in Central Europe, taking place mostly in the German states. The war was a conflict over political issues in between Protestants and Catholics in the Holy Roman Empire. Wow.
all the human mummies in this exhibition are treated with dignity and respect in their death. As you walk through this exhibition, please keep this in mind.
All right, what are we looking at now?
I don't know exactly. I'm trying to figure that out.
This mummy bundle is most likely an Incan mummy from the highlands region of Cusco, Peru. Wrapped in a fetal position with grass cords covering the entire body, it was common practice for the Incas to place religious offerings and personal items along with the body inside of the bundle. Wow. Wow. You can see a hand for sure in there. Wow.
Look at how weird how they're controlling the humidity.
I was gonna
in there.
say, yeah, it's all temperature controlled.
Yeah.
So this kind of explains that mummy bundles are burials of bodies in the fetal position. One type of bundle used grass cords that were wrapped around the body along with essential items for the afterlife and buried with other ceremonial offerings and grave goods. Wow. So this is kind of how things become mummified. It doesn't necessarily need to be wrapped and done traditionally like you would see in Egyptian movies and things like
But
that.
typically you would see this like
Under your house?
under your house.
Yeah. Things in the right temperature can become mummified. You got a snow hare and a spiny-tailed lizard
And a weasel.
and a weasel and a pufferfish. It actually is really cool. So they actually have this really cool screen that you can fast forward and rewind through that shows you how things begin to decompose. And we're not going to go through all that just for YouTube purposes, but it is very, very interesting. She's enamored with it. She can't stop.
I gotta see it to the end.
Just a morbid curiosity at this point.
You can watch a pumpkin decompose.
That I could show on YouTube. Very interesting.
Oh, there's the gas buildup.
Yep, that's probably enough of that. So this was a small child from Peru, preserved in a hot, dry environment. Wow.
It's insane to see. Look at the hair. This
There
is
you
what
go.
everybody thinks of when mom.
This is what I thought about with the
Egyptian mummies.
sarcophagus.
Yeah. So that's the lid of it. But then look, that's the
Wow.
mummy wrapped in the cloth.
Wow.
I don't know how to say it.
Sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus?
So the writing on top of the body tells a story about their life, is what you were just saying, right? Wow. So even the cloth has pictures in it.
Plaster. I was wondering if it was like a clay
Oh.
or a plaster that they put the pictures
Wow.
in, but they like do the cloth and then put plaster on top of it.
These are scarab beetle amulets. That reminds me of like Brendan Fraser and the Mummy. Suspect! Suspect! The beetles.
Are those mummified beetles or are they like fake beetles? Stitched into the linen wrappings.
Baboon statue.
I want that for my house.
The only person that has this in his house is Indiana Jones.
So, they're small figurines that were placed in tombs with the mummy, and they're supposed to work for the deceased in the afterlife. So the higher the status of whoever died, the more of these figurines would be placed in with them and buried with them.
Oh, wow.
Because they needed more servants. That's
Okay,
what it was saying.
makes sense. Wow. So ancient Egyptians would mummify their cats and their falcons as well, and bring them with them into the afterlife. Wow.
I kind of want that cat.
You want everything morbid.
Oh, look at how cool that is.
Look at these guys.
Oh wait, this was not a girl.
It's incredible that it just tells a story of their entire life. You know, Jesse took hieroglyphics, my brother, in college.
That was a class?
Yeah, he took it. I couldn't even graduate from Spanish 1. I don't know how he took hieroglyphics, but...
It's insane, like, the detail that goes into...
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Like...
It says Egyptian mummies were frequently torn apart for various reasons. Sometimes individual parts were sold to tourists as souvenirs, which is likely a scenario for both the hand and the foot seen here.
That's disgusting. Although I think
You just wanted a
buy it.
mummified cat. What do you
No.
mean that's disgusting?
I don't want a human foot or a human.
Wow, look at
It's
that.
got bad juju going into it.
These are crazy cool too. You said the one on the left was placed on the coffin and the one on the right was placed on the body. Wow. Shrunken heads were traditionally war trophies in the Amazon. Very crazy. Wow.
It was on here, it says in Egypt, the Egyptians would basically tear these bodies apart
And sell
then
them?
sell them
Wow.
to tourists. It's crazy. It's like the Egyptian black market.
Yeah.
That one's a trophy head.
Okay.
Western Brazil. Oh.
So this is a recent mummy. This is a body that was donated in '94 to become mummified so they can study the process of mummification. So this is only like 30 years old. So all of these mummies were part of a collection to teach medical students. These aren't from the Egyptian period. These are newer preserved mummies.
These are like cadavers that were donated, basically.
Right.
People that donated their bodies to science.
For several centuries, medical schools could only get cadavers to teach medical students through grave robbing and from the hangman's gallows. Since bodies could not always be acquired when they were needed for teaching, some anatomists developed methods to preserve bodies and show specific anatomical structures. Very interesting. So these are tools for mummification. Wow. This art was preserved for teaching anatomy to medical students. Wow. And that's the head and shoulder. So this child mummy was used to teach medical students, but it went missing. And it was found again in 2006 in Port Huron, Michigan, because someone was trying to sell it on eBay. Hey, where do mummies go swimming? In the Dead Sea. Michael and his wife Veronica and son Johannes are part of a group of the 18th century mummies discovered in a long-forgotten church crypt in the town of Vac, Hungary in 1994. Born in 1765, Michael died in 1806 at the age of 41.
It's insane. He had good teeth.
He did have good teeth. So this is his whole family right here. his son and his wife included. Wow. So after studying of the DNA, it shows that she died of tuberculosis.
So crazy.
Wow.
It amazes me how little these people were.
Yeah. She was only 2 years older than Allison when she died. That's crazy.
She's so little.
I know, everyone was a lot shorter, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I didn't see my mom in there. Oh, Mummies, got it. All right, guys, that was absolutely incredible. Such a cool traveling display. They had everything in there, and the staff was so friendly, so nice.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
answered a lot of questions.
Yeah.
When we had questions.
Yeah, they answered a lot of questions.
Joined in on our conversations.
Yeah, and it was fun because we got to kind of talk about all the pieces and see everything. It was really, really cool. If you guys, this will be around for a couple more months, maybe in November. We'll see. I don't know. If you're in the Cleveland area, come check this out. The Mummies exhibit is fantastic. So lots more spooky stuff to come in the October season. Until then, we'll see you next time on another episode of Oddity Acres. Stay scared and
Happy Halloween.
you remembered it this time.